Hello, everybody. It's been a while.
Yeah, it has.
It's been a really long while.
But it's been good.
It's been good.
I got some show and tell.
No news is good news.
I have show and tell.
What are you show and telling?
Well, look at my hat. You can't see it.
Oh, no, I didn't see that.
You see that?
Mm-hmm.
Heli-skiing, and then here's the big one. This is easier to see, I think.
A little bit.
Whistler Heli-skiing.
Whistler Heli-skiing.
Now, you only get this stuff if you actually go.
I didn't get one.
And you last. Not like three of the 6 other people that were with us bailed, didn't make it past the first half of the first run, and the helicopter actually had to come back in and get them out of there because
That's why I didn't go.
They were holding.
That would have been embarrassing.
It would not have been good.
Or deadly.
And actually, that's not true. You can buy these anywhere you want to, but legit, you gotta
But they didn't have to go through, if you just go by it, the 45 minutes of avalanche survival training?
The avalanche survival training,
no.
and how to find somebody in an avalanche, and what to do if you get in an avalanche, how to try to avoid skiing out of an avalanche, and the helicopter too, getting your head cut off.
Getting your head cut off by the
catching on fire, and the fire extinguisher. Don't bother trying to put out the helicopter because it's got so many tons of gas
fuel in
that's useless. It's actually for putting people out.
Yeah.
So it's just like, put the person out and then just don't worry about the helicopter.
Oh, Jesus. Back to hella, no.
No, it wasn't
on
that
the
bad. It was.
Yes,
it was
guys.
easy.
Gavin went and he slayed it.
He killed it.
Hi, Carol. See you soon.
Gavin was dying to go. He wanted to do 3 extra runs.
Oh my God, he didn't want to stop.
It was incredible. It was perfect snow, 2.5 feet of untouched snow.
We're gonna post pictures. I just haven't had a chance.
It was like floating. Literally, it was like floating on air when you got on that smooth snow with a good pitch, and you just kind of dance. You kind of bounce to one. And bounce.
You danced and bounced.
You did. You bounced.
No.
Keep the tips stay up because the skis are so wide that they just float in the snow, and the snowboarding. Gavin was just killing it. It was incredible. The whole trip was
really good.
incredible. Snowed.
Oh my God!
Probably 2.5 feet of snow.
So amazing.
From the time we got there to the time we left, and it was powder like crazy. So Whistler, shout out to Whistler.
It was good.
They were awesome, and the snowmobiling too.
Wow, that was my favorite.
Oh, well, I know it was. It's a foot of snow, fresh snow.
My God.
We were the first tracks out. Gavin tipped over his.
He did. Right after they were talking smack about me.
Yeah.
About me.
And then the instructor.
Can't believe you haven't turned it over, Mom.
Then the guy dug his in a ditch when he was trying to carve a brand new patch through. And
amazing.
That was. So you'll see some of those pictures too.
Yeah.
She'll post. I'm gonna try and put a little video together on the heli-skiing stuff.
Yeah. It's hard to still grasp it, even though I've seen the pictures and the video. I still am like, don't really get the feel of it, the sensation.
You can't. It's very hard to.
All right. Anyway, who had to keep up with Duncan? Hey, yeah, he was wondering where are my people.
Great. Duncan's
remember when
really good.
they went, when Nick and them all went out with Duncan, and they're like, what? Duncan's like, zoom, 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 zoom.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
And he's even better this year. I'm glad he did a day of lessons, and that helped get him in gear. And he was paralleling, I think, maybe better than Beanie and Jake.
Yeah, I was sure he was going to fall in a tree well. Going through the blades.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's a lot of tree well stuff.
Yeah. Anyway, he does like to fall, Sasa. Oh, Jakey just texted, night, Mom. I guess I'm not going to be able to text him back.
No.
Okay, so that was awesome. How you been feeling off of chemo and radiation and all such?
Similar. Like really kind of, like obviously all the stomach aches pretty much went away. I realized, the no eating thing was helpful with the chemo. And the chemo ended, I didn't have to worry about that anymore. In the morning, I didn't eat when I took chemo. And at night, no, it wasn't at night. It was only in the morning. Right? I can't remember. Right?
You only took it in the morning.
Morning, yeah. So yeah, I've been feeling awesome. The workouts were legit. They got me where I needed to be. I didn't bump
Mine got me
at
where
all.
I needed to be too. That didn't work out.
2 days of skiing. Nice job, honey.
I skied 3.
Did you?
The third day.
Oh yeah, you did.
Mofo.
Oh, 3's good. 3's legit. That's good.
That was legit, for God's sake.
That was good. Actually, much better than I would have expected. Because it's deep snow. It was not.
I know, it was hard.
It's fun though. What, did you like it? She's a little off.
I haven't skied in 3 years.
That's true. That's true. She would have liked more grooms, big, wide blues, right?
I don't need to be run over by people.
These are aggressively rated too. The blues were
Why
and steep and some. Hey, there you go, underwear boy. You want we're on live. You want to go Facebook Live in your underwear?
You can't even see me.
If you go
they did when your butt was for toes and your crack-a-lacka was showing.
Come here, say hi.
Hi. Bye.
Go to bed. Okay, anyway, on with that.
Yeah, so it was awesome. And
feeling good.
Workouts were legit. Ron and Agostini kept me going, and legs were in perfect shape, and still feel great. Don't feel like I got any issues until tomorrow.
I'm so nervous about tomorrow. I'm dying inside. I wasn't gonna drink, and then we went out for dinner, and I had a drink. Well, I've gone 3 days without a cocktail. 3.
That's really good. It's impressive.
So that's how we do it in Canada. Like I said, it was pretty amazing.
Leah, it was incredible, and you guys, thanks, Uncle John, Aunt Marianne, and Leah and Brian for the
room.
The
accommodations.
Accommodations were great. Food in Vancouver was awesome. Good recommendations, and having Lisa and her family out there was awesome. My nephew Matthew's just slaying it on skis. Fun to see everybody out there skiing and having fun.
Yeah. So
back to reality.
No, back to reality.
There goes gravity. Eminem.
Oh, no? That didn't sound like Eminem, but okay. You think because you got this whole vibe going on, you can be like all white rapper?
Do I do this shirt now or later? So my other show and tell. This is probably my favorite kind of cancer shirt that I got.
No,
yeah, I do. Yeah. I didn't want carrier for CF. Does that count?
No, I don't think so.
Not really. So my volleyball team got these T-shirts. I think you guys saw them. I'm wearing them today.
Look what Larry Self wrote.
Thanks, Larry.
You're a handsome bald MFer.
There's the Rockets. That's our team, and I don't know if you can see the back.
Oh, it was so cute. I'm gonna read it just in case. Baker, work hard, play harder, fight. Little cancer symbol, hardest. Win for John. # win for John. How adorable is that?
So that was my little 10-year-old team,
cute.
and one of the moms has a T-shirt business and got them all for the team, and then they wear them at practices and stuff, and so they are. Actually, she said if anybody wanted one, because we had a couple people when we posted it last time, said, "Oh, I want one." So she said, "No problem. Just send them my email address, and she can get it squared away."
Yep. So cute. And tomorrow.
Yeah. Tomorrow's an MRI. I was reading a book. What do they call it? PMS. Pre-MRI syndrome.
Oh yeah. Pre-MRI.
Yeah. So we go do the MRI. They'll do a with contrast and without contrast, and see what's going on in the noggin, and if there's any regrowth, would probably show up. I'm guessing, especially on the.
Yeah, it'll show up.
And so we go do the MRI. We won't get the results. We get a disc, and I'm not going to look at the disc.
What is NED, Kelly? One word. NED for tomorrow.
I don't know.
Yeah, so you're going to go down. You're going to go get the MRI. I'm going to go to a CF meeting with Scott and Molly. And then we're going to meet up. You may or may not have the results.
I won't have any results. They're going to give me a disc, and we take the disc to Duke. The next day, Duke will look at it. Now, I reached out to my radiologist and asked her if she would mind, looking at him tomorrow.
No evidence of disease. Oh, yeah, Kelly. That's it. No evidence of disease. I like that. Ned.
And hopefully she'll call. We're on the road. We'll have a 5.5 hour drive up to Duke, and we'll probably stay at the swanky place
That was pretty
my
nice.
friend from college, Diane, hooked us up with last time. And then go in 8 o'clock, and they do some blood work, blood testing and stuff, and see where my white blood cell count is and red blood cell count.
You want me to donate some platelets?
I might need platelets. Yeah, my platelets are low.
I'm not giving you a liver or anything
I don't-
because I might need it.
Yeah.
Eventually.
I don't want your liver. Your liver's probably not in the best shape. Just saying.
That almost came out my nose.
Maybe Gavin's liver.
No, probably not good.
Beanie will give me a liver.
Beanie. Oh my god.
Anyway.
Her season's about to start. You can't get
No, she can't. She
No.
can't give me a liver.
Yeah, so how are you feeling? I know I'm feeling anxious. I was saying today my anxiety level's at 100%.
Is it?
Yeah.
That high?
Yeah.
So mine's
pretty
not.
high.
So I feel, and I wrote this to I think Lisa a little while ago. I don't feel anxious. I don't feel concerned.
That's good.
No, I don't. I feel like this it'll be clean. I feel like it'll be good. The blood work, we'll see what happens with. But part of it is that it's like, look, I've done whatever I can. We did the radiation. We did the chemo. I've been eating well. I've been doing everything, exercising, all that stuff. Younger. It all points to things being
I
okay.
agree.
However, sometimes they're not right. Sometimes the feeling that you got and.
I don't have a feeling. I don't want you to think that because I have a very
No, it's not
I
your
have a
feeling.
very
I'm talking
strong
about my
gut.
feeling.
I know, but my gut instinct is usually on, and I'm not saying my anxiety is high because of a gut instinct. I'm saying my anxiety is high just because it gives you a
It
peek.
is. Well, it is.
A peek inside,
it
and
does.
that's just like we said it before. It's just like when the boys get a throat culture or bronchoscopy, or even X-rays. Because
Yeah.
when you can see the webbing of the lungs and you can see all
That's
that, it's like reality and.
I mean, I can have all the
sucks.
energy in the world. I can
Yeah.
feel great. I can, have positive attitude and
Yeah.
everything is great. And then one picture can turn it
change
into, you know what? All that good stuff was just kidding you. It's just because it's not, you don't feel it yet, right?
Right.
So.
It's not gonna be that.
No, but part of me,
Not
I think
accepting.
part of me is like, look, even if there is regrowth, and then we've got a kind of a plan B, and we got a plan C.
We do.
We kind of have a plan D, and we got lots of weapons to still go after and use. We don't like to use the strike though,
Oh, we don't want you said strike
Yes.
already.
Did I? I said strike already?
No, I said we don't want to use that.
Oh yeah,
already.
exactly. We don't want to. We'd like to push that out forever, maybe.
Could be
Get the
forever
momentum
would be
going in the
good.
right direction.
Forever would be good.
But if it is, then we still have, a lot of other things that we got up our sleeve. And Duke, I think, is very progressive. They know what they're doing. They've got a lot of access to studies and things that are going on right now. Speaking to a guy that is now a friend that was diagnosed 4 years ago and had no regrowth for like 3 years, and then had regrowth, and he was at Duke, and they put him
He
on
had no
polio.
regrowth for 3 years.
3 years, yeah.
After just chemo and radiation.
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't
And
realize
of
that.
course herbs, and
He does a lot
he
of
does
herbs.
a lot. He does herbs. He does herbs, and he does
a lot of
meditation.
good
He
stuff.
does yoga,
That's
and but I got my Reiki master too. So
You do. Not everybody has that.
he went to Duke. He got the polio vaccine injected in, and all of his
Let's talk about that for a second, because that shocked me. Like how they do it. I was picturing it was going to be like vaccines like
No.
you're getting.
So this polio vaccine, it's not polio vaccine. I'm vaccinated. We're all vaccinated, or most people anyway, for polio. So our bodies already have that in our system to kind of fight it. What they do is, if you regrow this polio study, they went in and they basically they drill a hole in your head, and then they take the polio virus and they inject it into the tumor. So
The virus, like directly
actual
into the
virus
tissue.
right
Like,
into your yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That did not hurt.
Well, yeah, stomping me. She always beats on my scar, right? So anyway, that's what they do. And he said that you know, he looks at the MRIs, and his MRIs look like little Pac-Man had been eating at the cancer.
Yeah, just since the polio.
Yeah.
Virus
So this is the regrowth, and then So there's there's a lot of stuff that's out there, and we're gonna try it all.
Listen to look at Lisa. Jon is not describing what he's doing now. This is a regrowth study. Yes, it's a regrowth study. We're talking about what Bob had done. Yeah,
you guys. Yeah. If you come in late to the conversation, or maybe I missed it. So
Look at Steve Heyman.
So
it's a hell of a science fair project. Yes, it is.
So that's what I was saying is only if I had regrowth, there's lots of other options are available. That polio thing, maybe not. It's still a trial, but there's tons of other stuff.
Yeah.
So hope for the best tomorrow, and we're prepared for the worst.
We're not really prepared.
Well, we know, but
we do have backup plans.
Yeah.
All hope is
I might be flying a lot, but at least already trying to get me up to Massachusetts for Dana-Farber, and out to California. There's a doc out there that we wanted to talk to.
It starts the whole process over.
Yeah.
Which, whatever. So then Duke. So we're gonna go to Duke. We're gonna have this screening. I say we because I'm going, but not getting screened.
No, you're not.
I'll support you though, honey.
It's so nice.
Oh my God. Anyway.
So that's it. I mean, the Duke. I think they'll check the blood, see if there's regrowth. Check the blood.
Larry said. And
find I can't read shit right now. Jellyfish. So if everything looks good, then they sign me off. I sign the contract thing, and I go back on.
When does it all start? I was trying to remember that. Like, okay, you do.
Yeah, we're gonna go on either a 5-day of.
Wait, whoa.
We go on. Screening is tomorrow. No. And yes, Thursday. And then we go back on chemo. Starting Thursday. And then we come back like 3 weeks later, and we do the injection on the 23rd day of the 30-day cycle. And we're either taking it for 5 days, or we're taking it for 21 days or 23 days on a 30-day cycle.
Wait, is the 5 a megadose?
No, the 5 is actually the normal thing. And the 23 or whatever, that's the one where they up the
28 maybe?
The chemo. I don't know. I was taking it every day.
Hopefully it's just the little one.
Well,
but whatever. Okay, so then you'll be back on chemo as of Thursday, as long as you pass the screening.
That's my understanding.
Okay, did not realize that. Okay, well.
I think that's it.
That's it. Except that we did realize that we said we were going to cheers at the end of radiation. But we had such a big day that day, which was amazing. But, so we forgot. We had a video about it, though, and we did get to ring the bell with you guys. So that was cool. We just didn't cheers. So, do you think we're going to... Tomorrow night, we won't know the results. Unless Dr. Eaton calls us. We won't know the results of the MRI. Mm-hmm. Well, maybe...
maybe what?
Maybe we'll know. If Dr. Eaton reads
Eaton calls.
If Dr. Eaton reads it and lets us know, we will come back tomorrow. When we get to... Where's Duke? Wilmington? No.
Wilmington?
I was talking to somebody from Wilmington today. Chapel Hill?
We'll see how it goes tomorrow.
We're just gonna say Duke.
And then we'll be at Duke
on good at geography.
Thursday. And then we drive back.
Mm-hmm.
So
yes, but if we find out Durham, yes, you are correct. And Raleigh, Durham. So if we find out anything, we will definitely come on and let you guys know tomorrow night, and then we can do a proper cheers, because I'm bringing a bottle of wine.
It's gonna be red. Can't drink white. You love white.
It's gonna
Just
be
kidding.
okay.
Don't send any white. She won't drink it.
And if not,
I think
don't know.
everyone knows it's derm.
Everybody except me. I did know it. It just wasn't there.
I know. I have those moments.
In my head. And then
That's it.
that's it. So I guess intentions. We haven't set an intention for a while.
I have.
I'm talking about
For
everybody.
everybody. Health and happiness.
Mm-hmm.
Health's been my meditation one. Happiness was covered in a ski trip. Why aren't you looking at me like that?
Where do I fall into all that?
What do you mean?
I'm doing an intention for me.
Health and happiness.
You're very self-absorbed.
Really? This is what you say to me?
It is. Anyway, I gotta go to bed. I'm so tired. I say that a
Let's
lot in
sign
these
off. Let
videos.
these people go.
Anyway, we have to say what the intention is. The intention is clean X-ray.
Oh.
Ned, as Kelly said.
Ned.
No.
There you go.
What is it again?
Ned.
No evidence of disease. Ned. No evidence of disease. Pure, clean MRI. However you want to say it. That's what we're putting out into the universe. So everybody put that out there. No evidence of disease. Clean MRI. That's what we're going for. That's what we're going for tomorrow. And if we find out, well, we'll have to update either way.
Sure.
But hopefully we know tomorrow because I don't think I can wait until Thursday.
Well, we'll see. I mean, we don't. I'm not gonna look at that damn thing. I can tell you that right now. Yeah. So, signing off. See ya. Fingers crossed. All that good stuff. Good intentions out in the universe.
Magical.
Thanks for signing in, guys. Bye.
Bye. Gotta find the finish because we haven't done this for a while. Bye.